wireless internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV 23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018. Almost said 17. Welcome to High Plains Today, right here on TV 23. On today's show, Drew Waechter and Dee Longoria. They are here representing Pioneer Electric and Southern Pioneer. They've got a youth tour coming up. They got a leadership camp coming up. They got scholarships coming up, and all the due dates are coming up on that stuff, and we're going to talk about it. In the meantime, let's see what's happening. The Guyman Police Department is seeking the public's assistance in an attempt to contact Robert Prieto. He was last seen at approximately 8 p.m. on Sunday. Now, if you know of him, his whereabouts, or have spoken with him, please contact the Guyman Police Department. Well, the officer-involved shooting of a Garden City man and a determination on whether the officers will be prosecuted may be reached early next month. Kansas Bureau of Investigation submitted the bulk of its investigative reports on the October 2017 shooting of 29-year-old Cristiano Humano Garcia to Haskell County Attorney Lynn Kane for review. Kane was appointed special attorney in the case following a request from the Finney County Attorney's Office intended to avoid a conflict of interest. Now, Kane's decision will determine if Master Patrol Officer Roger Montez of the Garden City Police Department and Patrol Corporal Eric Rojas of the Finney County Sheriff's Office will be prosecuted for shooting and killing Garcia. The man who was facing a first-degree murder charge in connection with the shooting death of a Scott City man has pleaded no contest to the lesser charge of second-degree murder. 50-year-old Rene Nguanza entered the plea last week in Scott County District Court after he was convicted in the September 22nd, 2017 killing of 44-year-old Darren Rodenberg in Scott City. Now, the no contest plea came after Scott County Attorney Rebecca Farrow and Nguanza's defense attorney Ben Jackson reached a plea agreement. By pleading no contest, Nguanza is neither admitting to nor disputing the charge. Nguanza's sentencing is scheduled for May 22nd. The Kansas Department of Commerce has approved a sales tax and revenue bond for the Sports of the World complex, marking a major milestone in the development of the facility. Now, the Sports of the World complex, a more than $30 million project, envisions a major multi-sport athletic complex, including indoor and outdoor facilities and stadium that can accommodate ice skating, hockey, soccer, rugby, and more, to be located on approximately 32 acres on the east side of Garden City, near Stone Development and Schulman Crossing. Last week, the City of Garden City received notice from Interim Secretary of Commerce Nick Jordan that the project was approved and that KDOC had authorized the issuance of $25.4 million in revenue bonds. Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin was joined by U.S. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke and Ron Sparkman, who is the chief of the Shawnee Tribe, in signing the Shawnee Tribe's fee to trust application for a gaming facility. The signing took place last week. Now, the casino to be built in the Guyman area will benefit the approximately 2,500 tribal members of the Shawnee Tribe. It is estimated to create 200 permanent jobs and add about $30 million of impact for the local economy. Now, while the Shawnee Tribe is currently Status Act in 2000 jurisdiction, because of the limitations of land, the Shawnee Tribe, the Dodge City Police has been utilizing Tip 411 to allow information anonymously with message about crimes or suspicious activity in Dodge City. The internet tool enables the public to text an anonymous tip to police and lets the officers respond back, creating an anonymous two-way conversation. Now, tips are received real-time and can be responded to in seconds by authorized personnel within the police department. Anyone with a cell phone can send an anonymous tip by texting keyword DCPD to 847-411. All you do is add a space Type in your tip and hit send. You know what? It's a good possibility you'll get some cuts in your utility bills from the federal tax cuts that Congress and President Trump passed last month. Last week, Black Hills Energy issued an official response to Lieutenant Governor Jeff Collier's letter requesting Kansas utilities pass along the savings they receive from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act on Kansas consumers. Black Hills joins Kansas City Power and Light and Waechter in agreeing to pass 100% of the benefit from the tax cut on to their customers. In addition to reducing the burden for the majority of taxpayers, the legislation also lowers the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. Since utility companies benefit directly from this rate decrease, Collier wrote to Kansas utility companies requesting they provide relief to Kansas utility consumers by sharing the savings. Google Earth co-founder and Kansas native Brian McClendon launched a campaign for Secretary of State yesterday, promising to focus on making voting systems easier to use. The 53-year-old McClendon moved back to Lawrence last year and will run as a Democrat. He advocated improving voter registration and voting tools, experience building a user-friendly at the University of Kansas in 1986, and he worked as president at Google and Uber. See what I did there? Behind Google and Uber. Anyway, let's look at some of this. After this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do you do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
You know, this looks kind of like yesterday in southwest Kansas. Not northwest Kansas, southwest Kansas. We had a lot of sunshine yesterday afternoon as all that front moved off to the east. You know what? And we got no precipitation out of it. Now, you got rain, or you got some snow, big snow up in the northwest. I think Goodland had like 10 inches or something like that. Hayes had 4. Down in southwest Kansas, nothing. All right, let's take a look at the readings here at the station. It's 44 degrees, relative humidity is 42%, winds are out of the north-northwest at 12. That's a far sight better than they were yesterday. I think we had a gust reported at 48 miles an hour in Liberal yesterday. Looking at the current temperatures around the viewing area, everybody in the upper 30s or the mid 40s. Today's not going to be a bad day. Current dew points, though, everybody's pretty close in the teens. Everybody humming around that 40-50% humidity level. Winds, not bad. There's a lot of low numbers on here, and it's going to stay this way pretty much today. It's not going to be real windy. Now we got some more wind coming back in, but you can see Garden City is the windiest spot. They're at 17 out of the north, everybody else out of the west, northwesterly direction. All right, here's what we had recorded yesterday at the Garden City Regional Airport. Got to 42 yesterday, 74 back in 1967, 15 when you walked outside yesterday morning, minus 14 back in 1966. And with that little bit of snow that they had in the Garden City area yesterday, had a trace of precipitation. All right, here's what's in store for today. 48 is going to be the high. Winds are going to be out of the north-northwest at 18. You know, you get around down around Liberal and over around Meade and that area, Ashland maybe. You could get up into the 50s today. Tonight, 19 for the overnight low. Winds are going to lay down a little bit. Be out of the northwest at 9, switching around the west-southwest by morning. Going to warm up tomorrow, 57 for the high. Lots of sunshine again. Winds are going to be out of the south-southwest at 10. They're going to be picking up, could be gusting up into the mid-20s for tomorrow night. 25 for the overnight low. Winds will stay out of the... Now, we've got a lot of high pressure that's going to be sitting in here for the next 3-4 days. So, forecast, look at that. We're going to get back up into the mid to upper 60s on Thursday. We got some wind rolling back in. Now, I'm sorry, there's just... Look at the weather. We'll be back with Drew and Dee.
Soldier, Army National Guard live up to a set of... They stand to respond to any... They serve in their communities as citizens and as soldiers.
I will never quit.
They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
Learn more at nationalguard.com.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is whoever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
And welcome back. I'm joined in the studio today by two of my favorite people from Ulysses. Dee Longoria. She is a energy services coordinator with Southern Pioneer / Pioneer Electric.
That's correct.
Drew Waechter, he is a a communications specialist.
Yes, sir.
Pioneer Electric, Ulysses America. I told you I was going to screw one of those up. You guys have such long titles. Mm-hmm. Lord. How are you today?
Doing well.
I haven't seen you two for a while.
We were talking before. A year? It's been a year. It's been a year. We got to do better on that. We got to do better on that.
I would think. All right. So you guys got a couple of things going on.
We do.
You have scholarships coming up,
Right.
and your youth tour / leadership camp.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to leave you for a minute. But we're going to talk to Dee because we're going to talk about scholarships.
Right.
And the deadline, but the deadline for both of these deals is coming up on February 1st, right?
Yeah, made it simple. They're all on the same deadline and same due dates and stuff like that. Southern Pioneer Electric and Pioneer Electric will be awarding $38,000 in scholarships to high school seniors that attend schools in our service area. And so the deadline for both is February 1st. So.
All right, so your service area, so we're talking Pioneer and Southern Pioneer. So that's a pretty big area.
It is, it's very big.
So, I mean, because Southern Pioneer, like the southern part of our viewing area, you go clear over past Mineola to Cunningham,
Medicine Lodge,
all that.
Right.
And then Pioneer covers over there.
The west part, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. So that's a lot of schools.
That is. There's 13 schools under Southern Pioneer. And how many for Pioneer?
8.
8.
Okay. So that's 21 schools. And that's $38,000 at what, $1,000 per scholarship?
Yes, minimums will be $1,000.
Minimums?
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're exemplary, does that mean you could get more?
You could.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah, we leave that at the discretion of our judges.
Oh, you have judges?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you and Drew don't get to pick these people?
No.
Okay, so you make up a panel of judges from, you don't have to tell me who they are.
From the community.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had judges that have used them for years, and they're great, and they're glad to do it because it's something they really enjoyed.
So how many judges do you get, Dee?
We get 2 judges in Medicine Lodge and 2 at Medicine Lodge and Liberal.
Ah, all right.
And then for
Pioneer,
Ulysses,
it's
we'll
3.
have 3.
Yep.
And so then you have 3 for the Pioneer side.
Yes.
And so they're slated with, they have to sit down and read, because the application is available. If you go to their websites, which is pioneerelectric.coop or southernpioneer.net.
That's correct.
That will get you to the scholarship application.
Correct.
Okay. So all they have to do is go on there and
they go online. Yeah, they fill out the application. They'll attach their resume, and then they'll have to submit it. And then they'll have to let their counselor know so that counselor can send us their high school transcript.
Oh,
so there's 3 things they have to do.
You got to have a little high school transcript in there too.
That's right. That's part of the the scoring process.
Okay. So now these scholarships are good for what? Their fall semester, spring semester, whatever they think, or what?
The scholarships?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to their fall semester 2018. All of it will be applied to the fall semester.
All right. $38,000, minimum of $1,000. Nothing to sneeze at, I'm thinking. Right?
Right.
All right. So you want to get in on the scholarships, all you got to do is go to pioneerelectric.coop or southernpioneer.net. It'll take you right to the application. Do what Dee says, and you could find yourself with a scholarship.
Yep. I thought I'd let you know scholarship interviews for Pioneer Electric is going to be February 14th at our office.
Oh, they have to come interview too?
They do. The judges will narrow down the field, and they'll give us the ones they want to interview. So they come in for the interview. It only takes about 10, 15 minutes of their time. And then so for Southern Pioneer, it's February 21st and February 28th. February 1st will be in Liberal, at our Liberal office, and the 28th will be in the Medicine Lodge office. So then everyone will know the winners will be announced March 1st and 2nd.
But you got to get your stuff in February 1st
Correct.
before you can even get to those dates,
By
right?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, February 1st. Don't forget. Okay, thanks, Dee. All right, let's get on to what's his name over here. Let's talk to Drew. Now, youth tour.
Yes.
This is a big deal. You've been, ever since we've been doing the show, you've been coming over talking about
We have been.
tour.
We've been trying to. Youth Tour, we started the program in the early thousands, and we've been going through it pretty solid since then. And again, we're happy to be offering this opportunity to sophomore and junior students in the communities that we serve at Pioneer and Southern.
So the youth tour, now, that's the leadership camp picture up there. They're rafting. But the youth tour is you'll send 2 students from Pioneer Electric area.
Correct.
And 2 from the Southern Pioneer area, and they go to Washington, D.C., right?
Yep, a week in Washington, D.C., and all expenses paid, and we truly mean that. They get everything paid for, meals, transportation, room and lodging, everything's covered by Pioneer Electric. The only thing that they'll need, if they want souvenirs, that's on them. We can't get those for them.
You don't pay souvenir? You don't give them per diem per day?
No.
Here's $20, go buy trinkets.
No, that's on them. But the rest of it, they get all expenses paid for it. It's a great trip. Every year we hear awesome things from it. They do a lot of the sightseeings, go around, see some of the historical monuments, some of the museums, but every year they try to mix it up too with a little bit. We are waiting to hear what's going to be on the schedule for this year. I know a professional baseball game is in order and maybe a chance to go see a play or a musical. So they've always tried to mix it up. It's an awesome experience. And again, completely free.
All right, so you're going to take 2 students for this from the Pioneer area and 2 from the Southern Pioneer area, right?
Right.
Okay, so, and now they go to the same websites, right?
Correct.
And get the applications for that, because you got to apply for that. You just can't show up and go,
Right. I wish we could, but no, yeah, it's all online, and it's the same process on what we do with the scholarship side. So if a student is interested, maybe as they get to a senior and want to try for a scholarship, they know the Pioneer system if they apply for the youth tour or the youth leadership camp.
Do they interview also?
They do. That is part of it.
Okay, so that's good practice, really, for getting into the scholarship program then too, correct?
Yeah. And that's why they ended up doing this interviews with the youth tour side. It's a good stepping stone for those kiddos and gets them a chance to get their first interview here and out of the way. So,
all right,
it's a good opportunity.
That's the Washington, D.C., but wait, there's more.
There's more.
We have a leadership camp that's in Colorado, correct?
Yep, it's in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, beautiful part of the world. They spend, it's 6 days actually, that trip. It's not quite a week. But they go up to Steamboat Springs, Colorado, enjoy whitewater rafting, learn a lot about leadership skills, what it takes to be a good leader, how they can take those skills they develop and apply them to their schools, their community. It's a really awesome trip. Every time we've had a student come back from that, just hearing the stories and the experiences that they get from it, I mean, heck, I wish I could go on it. I mean, it's just a really cool.
Let you go?
No.
They don't let you go as a sponsor or something?
Well, they have, but
they should, Drew.
There we go.
If his boss is listening, I think he should get to go at least once. All right, so this is for sophomores and juniors.
Sophomores and juniors. Correct? Yep, correct.
Same
application process.
The youth. Mm-hmm. They go through the interview process and everything as well.
Yep, and they apply actually in the same application form. So in one application form, they apply for both programs. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal. If they want to take the 10 minutes, about 10 minutes to fill it out, they're put into both programs, opportunity.
And actually, the interviews are the same nights as our scholarships.
Okay. Now, on the interview, you have judges for yours also, I'm guessing. Okay. All right, so yours is youth camp and the youth tour in Washington, D.C. and Steamboat Springs. Deadline for entry is February 1st, 5 o'clock, according to Dee, and the same on the scholarship program,
That's correct. Yes.
All right. You can go to pioneerelectric.net or pioneerelectric.coop.
That's right.
And southernpioneer.net, and it'll take you to those applications. Remember, get in on this. This is free money, people, so you can't beat that. So get your application in. Dee,
hey.
Drew, good to see you again today.
Good to see you too, sir.
All right.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? You can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with food that you can't eat, or Or learn online at Independence on your bed with your bunny, your campus, earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby. Because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
Barry Brown, he scored 34 points, reigning Big 12 Player of the Week. Dean Wade added 24, and Kansas State, they beat Baylor last night. They didn't just beat them, they beat them 90-83. And, that's a third straight victory for K-State. They're tied for the highest point total for the season in the Big 12. Let's take a last look at our weather. It's warmed up 1 degree. It's 45 now. Relative humidity, 42%. Winds are still out. Barometric pressure holding steady. Not going to be too bad out there today. Could see some 50s down in the southern up starting to go into the weekend. No precipitation on the map, though. I'm so sorry. Have a great day. Here tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV on our Facebook.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded, so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
On